Hello and welcome to our grand day out. My name is Sarah.
And I am called Eleanor.
And as you can see, we are not out anywhere. We are at home. Unfortunately, our William has got the chickenpox. Auntie Katie is going to Drayton Manor for us and she is handing the reins over to us. So we are going to draw out the rides from our very complicated drawing system.
A bowl.
And Katie is going to do those rides. We're going to list them out, but once they've been drawn, they can go back into the bowl, so she might get more than one ride. In the bowl includes 2 Katie's choices. Because Katie is doing this massive favour for us, I'm also going to give her 1 get out of ride card. Use
2.
it. 1. What do you think? 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, Eleanor's feeling very kind. That is the list. We're going to hand this over to Katie and we hope that she can get on everything. We've got 20 rides listed and I'm pretty sure she can add some more if she wants to.
Come and join Katie on our grand day out.
I'm in. Maelstrom's running. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. If you watched our previous Drayton Manor vlog, you'll know that I did try Maelstrom. And if you saw my comments afterwards, you'll know I'm not the world's biggest fan of this. So I'm kind of hoping that the gods of chance have been kind. But we'll see, we'll see. So let's have a look at my first ride. Accelerator. I can go with that. So let's go do Accelerator. Accelerator done eventually. I was in the queue line and the ride went down, so I waited. The announcements are not very easy to hear in there because if you're in the mechanics bay bit and there's all the revving noises, all the tool noises, you can't actually hear very well what they're saying. Only took them about 10-15 minutes to get it back up, so that is Accelerator done. I got back row. I know Sarah and Eleanor love the back row. That's not my favourite. I find it... I mean, this is me that did Hyperia last week, you know, UK's tallest roller coaster. But I find that when you're being pulled back and back and back and back and back, it just gets a bit kind of like, oh, I don't like this. And I also think that is running slow at the moment. So, yeah, I'll get some footage of the ride, see what you think. Just got to do the next one now, which I've already looked at. Sarah did send it to me while I was waiting in the queue and said, well, if it's going to be down for ages, here's your next one. The ride selector gods are being very nice to me at the moment. My next one is the Flying Dutchman. I can cope with that. So, see you on the other side. And that's the Flying Dutchman done. I like that ride. Makes you a little bit dizzy, but it's a fun little thing. Top tip, as I learned when I came here earlier in the year on my own, if you go on Stormforce 10 and you get very wet, come on the Flying Dutchman and it makes an excellent blow dryer. So there you go, top tip. My next one, Sheriff Showdown. Sheriff Showdown single rider. Let's see how this goes. So that's Sheriff Showdown done. I won! Funnily enough, because I was the only person in the car because I was doing single rider. 8,100 points. Not sure how that compares to previous times we've been on that, but I'm sure Sarah's got the figures somewhere. So the next one... Oh, that's handy. Blasting barrels, which is right there. So... I go and do that then. Get a little bit dizzy. Marvellous. There we go, that is Blasting Barrels done. There's a fun little one, that. Don't often get a chance to go on that. It's normally broken when we come. Head's a bit dizzy again. We know my opinions on spinny rides by now. Let's have a look. What am I doing next? Apparently I'm doing Sheriff Showdown again. I'm going to see what the queue's like for this. I have to get out of jail free cards to use if I really, really, really don't want to go on a ride. I may use it for this only because if the queue is quite big, it's not fair for me to take up a carriage, car on my own as a single rider. They're not merging cars. So I'll see what the queue's doing. Yes, I have used one of my free passes on Sheriff Showdown. The queue was quite big. I don't know why they're not combining, like if you've got a 2 and a 2 because they seat 4, maybe because it is a competitive thing. On to the next one, which Sarah has just sent me. There are very few rides in this park that I deliberately avoid, and the pirate ship is one of them, and they've just pulled the pirate ship. Oh well, I said today that I would be a good sport about this and I would do what they told me to do. Oh dear. There you go, proof that I am doing as I'm told. Oh dear, oh dear. That's Bounty done. The things I do for my friends. I still don't like pirate ships. Deliberately sat in the middle, thinking, won't be as bad in the middle. Certainly don't want to be at either end. It was still bad. Right. My tummy hates me now. What's going to get lunch? Not doing that. What have we got? What have we got next? What was I saying about the gods of chance being kind? Next up we have the wave. Now I like the wave. Possibly I don't like the wave after the bounty. Oh well. Behind me. I don't know if you can see that. Just behind me is Air Race. Now that is one of the other absolutely not rides for me. Thankfully it's broken. So no danger of me having to go on that today. Hurrah. I'm going on Accelerator again. Lunch and then Accelerator. Right, that's lunch done. Accelerator 2 done. Where am I going now? What? Thomas, Percy and Rosie's train. Gonna have to look that one up, unless it's the train that goes from Thomasland into the zoo. And you see, Drayton Manor really does have everything. Theme park, rides, a zoo, and trains. I got here just in time to see the engine turning around and going around to the front of the train so it can go back again. There we go, it was on the turntable. Whee! That's the little train from the zoo to to Thomasland done. I did have a look at my next ride as I was on the train. There we go. As I was on the train, and I am now heading into Vikings because my next ride is Jormungandr. Just stopped for a bit of interest, really. As you can see, Stormforce is not running, but here's something you don't get to see every day. They're draining it. So there's the water all pouring out. And there's an engineer up on the channel up at the top. So poor old Stormforce. Sorry Sarah, if you had dastardly plans to make me go on Stormforce and get soaked, I don't think they're going to happen. Right, that is Jormungandr done. Right, let's have a look at what we're doing next. Oh, that's handy. Sleipnir. I'm smack next to it. Right, Sleipnir it is. Riding the horses. There we go, that is Sleipnir done. Is it the most exciting ride on the park? No, it is not. But hey, at least it's not Maelstrom. So I am heading back to Thomas Land, and the next one they have picked for me is Troublesome Trucks. Wonder if Eleanor had anything to do with that. Right, that is Troublesome Trucks done. I'm just waiting for Sarah now to tell me where I'm going next. Because she's not currently answering her messages, so might have to go rogue. Right, Sarah has not yet sent me my next assignment, so I'm going rogue. I'm going to go on Gold Rush. It reckons to be about a half-hour queue, so hopefully by the time I've gone on Gold Rush she should have sent me my next ride. So, haha, going rogue. Mwahaha. Right, that's Gold Rush done. I do like that ride. Sarah has now sent me my next couple of rides through, so next up is Accelerator for the third time. And then Blasting Barrels for the second time, so the gods of chance are having fun with me now. Accelerator, Blasting Barrels, yay! Right, that's Accelerator and Blasting Barrels done. Now, next up was supposed to be Stormforce, but unfortunately that is still very much broken. They did fill it up again, but they've drained it again. Engineers are still up there, so yeah. Sorry Sarah, your dastardly plan to get me soaking wet has failed. I should know better than to go, haha, your plan has failed to Sarah. Okay, say she. If Stormforce is closed, do the Rapids instead. Hey. This is very much dependent on another group letting me join them, because you can't do single rider on the Rapids because the boats are unbalanced and you sink. So, don't really want to sink, but let's go see if some kind soul will let me join their group. Right, that is the Rapids done. I am mildly damp, pretty much dry already to be honest. I think that is my day done. It's nearly 5 o'clock. I think I am going to call it a day at that. Sarah sent me the rest of her list. I think the only ride that I've missed from the list is the Haunting. And in all honesty, that would have been using the second get out of jail free card, because the queue is huge. Haunted house, not my thing. I'm going to call it a day, I think. Head back to the car, check in with Sarah, head off home. The day was fun. We came up with this idea at Thorpe Park, and I said, you know, if we do have a problem again, you know, if your kids are ill and you can't, you know, you have to cancel, how about you send me off to Drayton Manor and we'll do Eleanor picks the rides that I go on. And then when Sarah sent me a picture of William covered in his spots, bless him, I just sent her a message going, do we need to activate the emergency plan? So there we go. But yeah, today's been fun. It's been quite nice having somebody go, right, now do this, now do this. We do silly things. Thank you for joining us on this crazy day. I hope you've got a bit of amusement out of it. I hope you've enjoyed watching me get told what to do. So all that's left to say is, as ever, thank you for joining us on our grand day out. Don't forget to leave a comment, like and subscribe.